Now, I don't usually agree with Scottie Pippen on much, but what he said about Mark Cuban, as far as the European players and American players, I agree with Scottie. Now, let's not get it twisted. Luka Doncic is a very talented player, but it's not like he's the best European player I've ever seen. But Cuba made some remarks along the lines that the European players and Slovenia, what have you, work out more and they get educated on playing the game. And he tried to say that the American players spend more time dunking and mixtapes. What kind of loaded talk is that? I've always been kind of leery of old beady eyed Cuban because he's always been one of those kind of guys that says some things that kind of rubs me the wrong way. So I ain't got no problem with Scotty on this issue. When Scotty talks about certain things racial, he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. Some things he said about Phil Jackson, certain things, he ain't wrong. They've been pushing. And I'm not, look, if you bad, you bad. You come from wherever you come from, if you bad, you bad. I'm not going to argue that point, but let's not get twisted. Everybody that comes from across another place is not the second coming of, say, Arvidas Sabonis, who we wonder how great he was, or Tim Duncan, okay, or Hakeem Olajuwon, okay. You're not like you're seeing guys that come around. I like Jokic, he bad, but I'm not sitting around thinking like if I haven't seen better born American players, When I talk about them four-headed centers that I have on my NBA Mount Rushmores as centers, I have not seen a guy come across the plant across the plains, across the waters, the pond, the seas, however you want to phrase it, that's better than Shaquille O'Neal in his peak in his prime, better than Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And we don't even talk about in other positions anybody that I've seen that matches up Magic Johnson, Jordan, Steph Curry, Larry Bird. Just saying. What Oscar Robertson did, what Jerry West did, just saying, or Julius Erving did, just saying. So, yes, you have great players. This is the thing. I'm not taking nothing away. However, there was an agenda at work here. There's an agenda. Powers that be from David Stern to Adam Silver wanted the NBA that you see. Because you can't tell me that they don't have cats. They've made it where everybody had to play go along, get along. But you've never seen a guy come across the pond or anywhere else in the world that was like Dennis Rodman. Wake me when you do. Wake me when you do. So, but it's done in a way, to push a certain agenda. I haven't seen someone lead a team and take them on the back across the seas like Dwayne Wade. I'm waiting. Or to initiate triple doubles like it ain't nothing like Russell Westbrook did it. I'm waiting. Or to play with that kind of instinct like Isaiah Thomas to Allen Iverson at that size and the height. Or what John Stockton did. So, they do what they want to do. Powers to be with how they want the game be. It's done. See, Cuban and them benefited and it looks good and it's fine and dandy. But I'm not sold on. I have not seen anybody that I thought like, oh wow, this guy came out and I was like, wow. I saw Giannis. Giannis had to work himself into being what he became. And I still say if Kawhi Leonard stayed in Toronto, Giannis might have gotten that ring, or he would have had to wait, or he may have had to go somewhere else. I'm gonna still say that. Jokic is bad, but it ain't like it's leading that team. It ain't a Shaq dominance. It's individual dominance. So until he's dominant, puts his print on it where everybody benefit from it, I'm like, slow your roll. The reason why you got people looking in part better than what they are or what they is because you either got guys like LeBron James or Durant who playing for 55 different teams with all-stars, and that blurs the lines in itself. Or you got the jump shooting Steph Curry, or you got this or that. Or you got a guy like James Harden who just didn't do nothing in the postseason, and so you've had some guys out working. But let's not get it twisted. You haven't had anybody, Luka Doncic, for what he's done, it's not making you forget Steph Curry. He's gone a step further than James Harden, but let's not act like he's been, they for all this what they're trying to push. Let's not get it twisted. And it's not it. It's loaded for anyone to say that European players gonna come to the NBA and better than American players because you have never had guys that have emerged that you can sit there and say that are better than American born players. Kobe dissed AAU, and more as time went on. But if you go at its peak with all the true greats, when we talk about the true greats, how many guys from across are put in that same sentence in context? I'm just keeping it 100. Just keeping it 100. So it's but Cuban has a tendency to say stuff, and like I said before, if I agree with Scottie Pippen, you better write the date down. And I do think Cuban was a bit loaded with that one. Tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another and share if you like, and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.